Hey guys, sorry about that. Um, that I was trying to set up a thing with multiple cameras and everything for you guys to be able to do a better quality stream. But of course, running into some technical difficulties trying to learn the new system. And I thought I pushed streaming. I don't know if it was or not. So, how's everybody doing? Sorry, I am late. Looks like you guys have been hanging out chatting already. James is right. I was having technical difficulties. Hopefully everybody's doing well. I see Yonelith, Zambi, Nathan Reynolds, um, James, Shildabear Cosplay, Leia. How's everybody doing? Sorry about the delay, you guys. I see Joshua Campbell. All right. Yeah, so I was trying to get multicam stream set up. Let me show you guys what we're looking at here. So, yeah, I was trying to have like a multi-camera setup kind of thing, but I am going to have to do some more research before I have that fully working. And then in the process, I tipped over my little tub of pins, sewing pins. So, been trying to clean those up as well, up off the ground. How are you guys doing tonight? It's Thursday. We're almost at the end of another week. It's crazy. All right, here we go. We've got Zambi says good. Yanola says it's okay. Nathan Reynolds asked if I'll be making the entire clone suit. That is a good question. I haven't decided yet. I am thinking I might try and make his some blasters to go with it, and I like to get the whole set. But yeah, for now the plan is the helmet for sure, possibly some blasters, and if I really start getting into it, then I might do the rest of the suit as well. But at this point, I'm not sure. Yeah, Leia's here. Joshua Campbell, how's it going? Do you know how to make glow in the dark plastic? I don't. I feel like that could be like a riddle. I do know that Plaid Paints has some glow in the dark paints that you could probably paint on plastic. But yeah, I'm not sure. Good question. Playing lots of Paper Mario Origami King. That's cool. If you're going to make Rex, you'll need those smaller blaster pistols he wields. Yeah, his blaster pistols. Those will be sweet. Hey, out past curfew. How's it going? All right. I am just going to use these magnets really quick and pick up some of these pins so I don't step on them. Just a quick second, sorry. And then we'll jump in and I'll show you guys where we're at and where we'll be starting on the build tonight. I'm out of my rare earth neodymium magnets or whatever, so I'm using these little ceramic ones to try to pick them up. Got some dog hair with them. Ugh. Anyway, all right, let's jump in and let's get started. So let me show you guys where I got to. Turn these off since I couldn't get this to work. Okay. Alright. I didn't get much further today. I was trying to play around with getting the live stream stuff ready. I was supposed to receive a certain piece in the mail, this thing, and they delivered the wrong piece, the wrong thing. I ordered one thing and I got a completely different thing, so that didn't help. Hey Thomas, how's it going? But yeah, here, let's take a look, see what we've got here. Sorry, I tried to get the 2-camera thing going, but, multicam with the live stream, but it was not wanting to cooperate. So, I've got the top of the helmet here. It's looking pretty good. Done some heat shaping on it and different things, and the fin is going to go this way on top of it here. And that's looking good. And then, oh, I don't know if you guys can see. Sorry, tilted it down too far. The fin piece there. And then I've got these pieces that I'm trying to recut. They are supposed to, it was this piece here that I already cut, and it's supposed to go around here, slightly inset, and go all the way around. But I was trying something and I cut a bevel onto this and then didn't end up needing to when I thought I did, so I'm gonna recut those and just cut them straight again. And then let's see, these pieces are kind of cool. Some of you guys probably already saw this. I did a little update on the live stream on Instagram after one of the giveaways, but I like this piece right here. This is pretty cool. So this is gonna sit slightly inset here on these pieces. This kind of the little vent thing that goes in the back of the helmet, and then once this properly goes on here, then we'll be able to attach the jaw piece and the ear and jaw piece here, which will then connect into the I feel like I'm doing the song, the jawbone, or the jaw piece connects to the whatever piece, right? So then this will start to kind of tie together into this.
Okay, I'm gonna give Ollie another 10 minutes and then I'm gonna put him to bed.
And everything, which will be cool. It's hard to hold it together and show you guys. But yeah, anyway, start to kind of see some of the pieces come together. So, I think I'm gonna set this part aside for a second, and we'll start to glue together some of these other pieces. And I think there's gonna be some bevels I'm gonna need to cut that I didn't anticipate, or that I wasn't sure if I would need to do or not. Hey, Olivia's here.
Hi guys.
Let's see. Cool. We got a lot of people saying it's looking really awesome. Thank you.
Hi there, everybody.
Yeah, you'll be able to help me keep track of the comments.
Do I need to pick up any pins?
Yeah, I mean, look at all of those right there in the corner.
I'm not gonna do that.
Like, I was like trying to mess with this, and then I was like, okay, whatever, I'm not gonna do this. And then I just like caught this with my elbow.
They can't see anything.
Oh, they can see this.
Okay.
They can't see this. This is what I was trying to do.
I know, but you were like motioning away from them.
Oh yeah, I was just pointing to the computer for everybody. That I was telling Olivia that I was trying to do that, and then like I was like, okay, whatever, I'm not doing this. And as I moved my elbow back, I knocked this off the table, which was full of all my pins. Okay, so what I'm thinking is I want to start assembling some of these guys. And I think I'm gonna have to cut all these at Bevels.
Excuse me. Sorry about that.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to cut all these at a Bevel. Okay, so if you guys can see here, if I move further out, what do we got?
So what is that, Olivia? You read my mind, Olivia.
Chop.
Just the yummiest thing ever.
If you guys have a Costco,
My
these things are
brother-in-law
delish.
just brought these to me. They're so good.
Just like
Dark chocolate, coconut and almond.
covered almonds. Yep.
So that's what I bring you tonight.
What you got there, Olivia?
Slam it down.
Okay. So I don't know if you guys can see this okay, right? So I cut all these flat because I wasn't sure once I started getting the angles in what I was gonna need. But now that I'm in here, I'm going to definitely want to cut these all at Bevels so that these meet up nice and tight. And now it's just going to be a matter of figuring out which ones to do at what Bevels. Yeah. So I think I'm just gonna like, okay. So we're gonna get this in here. Actually, where's that box of those?
What's the lemon? There it is.
Okay. Anybody got fun stay-at-home COVID plans for the weekend coming up? Or, I guess, fun plans
Yeah. I'm gonna
at
make
all?
you build a chicken coop.
Oh yeah, we're working on our chicken coop. It's looking super cute. And we just added a cute little arched door to it.
Can I do
And
something?
chickens are
for you?
gonna just love it. There we go. Okay, so I'm just gonna go through here, and the cool thing about WTF is that because it is so dense, I can come back and actually add a bevel into it, even though I already cut it on the straight line, and actually just cut right along this edge and get a bevel back into it, which you can't usually do with other foams for sure. Okay, so both of those are gonna 45. Same here. I'm just going through and marking in the gold any of the lines that I need to cut as a bevel. And then I'm going to mark with an arrow what direction I need to go with that bevel. So, anyway, luckily for you guys, when I put the pattern out, all of this will have been worked out, so you won't have to go through this yourselves.
Shield Bear says trying to finish up a diorama. Leia needs to finish making more masks for kids. And then Mudprop says, anybody else pumped to get a hold of Beveled silicone molds?
Yeah, those look pretty sweet.
And
Saw that what was it, just the other day when you put that out?
was it this morning or yesterday?
Oh, I don't even know. Everything's blending together. Okay. Now, hopefully when I do these bevels, they actually need to be beveled, and I don't end up having a repeat of the situation I had with those other pieces where I thought I needed a bevel and then I didn't. But I can always redo the piece. So bevel here too. And I want to try to cut these bevels before I get too much shape built into them, because it'll be a lot harder to do at that point. Anyway, what we got people saying?
Leia is gonna play more Paper Mario.
Nice. Is that like a new Paper Mario? So we had Paper Mario on the N64, but this one sounds like a different.
Is it on the Switch? My kids are like working Skylar, and he's like, "Oh, Switch might be cool." I know a Switch would be cool.
They keep watching
It's not about that.
Breath of the Wild, and I'm like, oh, that looks like a fun game.
Oh, it comes out this Friday on the Switch. And then they're just chatting about Evil Ted's silicone molds.
Nice.
Nice. He's got working with Michaels. Yeah, that's just so cool.
That's so awesome. What an opportunity for him. That's great.
And the molds look sweet.
Yeah, they do. It's got some good ones.
You should order some or something. You don't have to go in, right? You can order from Michaels. Or do you have to go in?
I don't know. I think they have like a curbside pickup type of thing. Perhaps. Definitely. Where did I go? Right there. Definitely missing me.
Aw, Christian.
Registration marker.
Said my internet is failing again. The government reactivated the full quarantine, and I think my IPS is not ready for that again. So I'm stealing my neighbors to wish you a good night. Good night.
Oh, good night, Christian. Thanks for tuning in, man.
Good luck. Lunchpop says he didn't see them online. No, Michael's close to where he lives.
I mean, yeah, I know that they're going to be selling them in the Michaels stores, but as far as I think Michaels does have like at least Joann's has set up a curbside pickup. I don't know about Michaels.
And then, hey Maker and Basement's here.
Hey.
And Joshua Campbell has, hi Skylar, I have a question for you about warbler work on EVA-FO.
Okay. About warbler work on EVA-FO? Go for it. I'll see if I've got an answer for you.
And Leia wants to know if she should waste her carbs for the day on real ice cream or egg rolls. I'd pick egg rolls.
I was going to say ice cream.
We're split vote here, Leia. It's up to you. I don't know. That ice cream last night was really good. I don't eat a lot of ice cream. So it makes me hurt. Hildeberg says ice cream.
Alright, what do you think on these? Should I just try to glue it along the top here? Like that?
Mm-hmm.
And then down along the edge like that? Or should I do those at Bevels as well?
Can they even see? Maybe they'd be better to ask than me.
I'm just trying to decide if on these ones I want to do bevels or just try to glue them along the edge here. I think I want to do bevels. So basically, I should have been cutting most of this pattern out in beveled angles. So this will be a bevel bevel challenge, the ultimate bevel cutting project for those that want to take on the Bevel Challenge.
The Bevel Challenge. Bum, bum, bum.
Yeah, okay, I'm definitely gonna.
Okay, let's see. So, oh, here's my person. Aunt Tulio.
Hey, Aunt DeTulio, how's it going? Welcome to the live stream.
And then, you think people care about the surface of foam clone trooper armor currently on the build?
The what?
I'm not sure. Maybe how smooth it is, I
People
mean.
care about the surface of foam clone trooper armor currently on that build. Oh, on how smooth it is.
Isn't that kind of how you finish it, like with the different, to make it like hard and shiny?
Oh yeah, I mean, like their helmets and stuff seem pretty smooth. I think it's all just a matter of as long as it like looks the way you want it to. And whose helmet it is and how badly damaged it is, I guess.
Yeah, Shilderberg says, I would think so, Aunt. They're really smooth and shiny.
Yeah. So I would try to make it smooth if you're able to. Let's see, okay. So now, alright, so now I've kind of marked out which ones I'm wanting to do as bevels. Now I'm just going to mark so I know which way I need to cut the bevels.
Maker in Basement is asking, will you make a video about this clone helmet similar to your normal build videos?
Yes. We have a fun one planned for this one that we think will be, you guys will enjoy. We've been trying to kind of plan out the video last little bit, and we're excited about it, so.
And I'm having kind of a mini stroke trying to make it mad smooth. Laugh out loud.
Oh no. Yeah, I mean, like, get it as smooth as makes you feel good about it, right? I mean, like, if the important thing is that you're proud of it and that you that you're excited about it, you know, and also too, don't let this is hard saying coming from me, but yeah, try not to let your perfectionist tendencies keep you from from just never finishing it.
Hi, Bomb Build Props.
Okay.
And then, Lightbringer says, it offends me when people don't know what to call the helmet parts. Those side things are communication arrays.
Ooh, nice.
I learn something new every day. I didn't know that.
Makes sense. That's where their comms would be. They have the little flippy uppy thing. If you want to tell me what the name of that is, that'd be great.
Define flippy uppy thing for us, Lightbringer. And then Much Props says, I like my props rough and damaged as far as the whole smooth thing goes. And then James Allen says, it depends on if you want to look new or has seen some battles.
Yeah, is the clone a shiny or is the clone a veteran trooper?
And then they said, Lightbringer says, I'm sorry, I'm a diehard Clone Wars fan. A little laughy face.
I couldn't tell. You're hoping that I make every single helmet. I don't know. Like, definitely after getting this pattern done, if there's like, I'm kind of like wondering how I might be able to leverage it to do some other ones, like especially.
Get Mandalorian.
Yeah, especially Captain Rex's Phase 2 helmet, because it just like cut up this one and add a couple pieces, and then also too, yeah, like, you know, some of the other ones that are of similar like style, I can probably reuse parts of it, like the Mandalorian helmet or check that I'm still. So basically what I'm doing, guys, is I'm just marking in 4mm here every single time. Because I'm just going to cut these at 45s. And so if my math skills are correct, and we actually have a video coming out on this tomorrow, but if I have 4mm foam, I don't know if you guys can see this small paper, maybe we get a bigger piece.
Wonder Woman.
Sure, yeah, cool. So if I've got 4mm foam, and I'm trying to cut a beveled angle, so here's my foam, right? That's 4mm thick, and we're looking at it from the side, like this, right?
Good night, Nathan Reynolds.
Good night, Nathan. Thanks for tuning in. And so we know that this side is 4mm, and we want to know.
It's pretty blown out. We can't see much.
We want this to be 45. Ah, come on.
Is there any way you can get it closer in?
Yeah, good call. Without all the black in it to. How's that, guys? Okay, so 4mm, thick, 45-degree angle. This is a 90-degree angle. And that would mean that this is a 45 as well. So we want to know how far in to measure to be able to get our 45. So we hop onto the calculator that is on our website. Let me hop on to cosplayapprentice.com.
Maybe you could just turn the camera so you can see it.
No! I just knocked the thing of pins off the table
Oh,
again.
poor Cedric. You knocked that onto Cedric.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, he totally got up on you.
Oh, was he? Oh, he wasn't in the thing? Okay.
Or much spouses. Glad you're putting my friendship bracelet to good use. Glad we're still friends.
Yeah, man. Totes.
The pin thing keeps falling off. I keep gluing it back on.
Yeah. We keep trying to glue the thing back on. But it keeps falling off. Mostly our 2-year-old keeps wanting to wear it, and then he like rips it off. Okay. So here we go. So we got a triangle calculator right here, right? So we've got our triangle. It's flipped around like this. So we're gonna put into B that it's 4mm, and we're gonna put in our angle right there is 45, and then we're gonna hit calculate, and it'll give us everything else. So we wanted to know what this side was, right? A. So we look up here, and A is 4. So yeah. So my math was correct. So essentially, all we have to do to be able to get a good 45-degree angle is, if I'm wanting to have my bevel end right here, like normally I probably wouldn't have already cut this far in, but essentially I know that I want it to end at the end of this, and I know if I measure 4mm in from here and I line up my blade to cut along that line, and then the tip of it to end on that edge, and then I just pull that all the way through using the wedge like bevel cutting technique, then I'll be able to get a good solid 45-degree angle across this whole piece. So that's what I'm doing, in case you guys were wondering why like what I was marking up or anything like that, or what I was trying to figure out.
There'll be a whole video on
Yeah, and I have a whole video coming out on that, so you guys got a little extra preview. But the video will be coming out tomorrow. So, thanks, love. Let's just put this up. Let's put that up here so it's. Thank you. Oh man. Okay. So here we go. Can you guys seeing this? Okay. All right. What comments do we have?
You need a different pin holder, like a pin cushion. I picked up a foam work straight bevel cutter. So that Joshua Campbell says that he picked up a foam works bevel cutter.
Oh, cool. Nice.
James Allen, yay! One of the mechanics. One with mechanics in it. Oh, so that you're building stuff out this time? Yeah? Oh, one with magnets in it. Ah, that's a pin holder.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I could get one at Harbor Freight. I think
Since
they
what
have.
the foam is so sturdy, you could put a couple of stitches of thread on the opposite sides and hold it in place. I was just thinking that when Skylar said that. Much props. That it keeps getting ripped off. I'm like, we should just sew it on like on two sides.
Of what?
This.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, like you. I think we're on the same page here.
Yeah.
We're just kind of like.
In the two holes, just like stitch it on. That's.
Sorry, we're all having like different conversations.
That's a good point. Yeah, totally. Good idea.
Leia, you could even get a magnet one, so if you hit it off the table, your pins won't fly everywhere.
Yeah, that's what I probably need to do. I think Harbor Freight has some good little like magnet like cup things, which would work perfect, especially if it's magnetized on both sides, because it would magnet to the table, so my elbow couldn't hit it over, and then the pins would be magnetized inside of it. I'm liking this, guys. I like magnets.
Lightbringer says, yes, everything is in view, and sorry, my brain is everywhere. You're fine.
You're all good.
Maker and basement is the dome for the helmet, just two pieces.
Yes.
I said, yep.
Yeah. Yeah, and the nice thing is well, actually, no. The dome is one piece. Yeah, the dome is one piece, actually. But it kind of glues together almost in two pieces. So right here, actually, it doesn't have a seam. This is the front part of the helmet. Right below, so if you see where the fin goes, the fin goes down to like right here. And then there's only going to be this tiny, I'm not holding it high enough for you guys. There's only going to be this tiny seam bit here. I was working with this pretty hard, and I need to glue that back together a little bit better. But there's just this little tiny piece of seam that I'll need to hide in the front, because then the rest is actually just smooth. But then it's a seam all the way to the back. But then this is just in the back and is hidden, and has, I think, part of a circular piece that might come up on this a little bit too. So that will be pretty easy to hide, and it's in the back. So yeah, I made it that way so that there's just that little tiny bit of seam that doesn't get hidden by the fin, and then the rest is all, it's just like, it's all just one piece, but then that seam runs all the way to the back. But yeah, great question. So yeah, that's the dome part, and it's just all one piece essentially, just glued together. And then I have the two cross darts, which I figure putting those on the top of the helmet will help, so that part of it will get covered with this, but then on the top of the helmet, when you're looking at people and different things, it's not going to be as visible of a seam line from, like, in most photos or anything, if you don't get the seams, you know, smoothed out too well. Because, like, you can even go all the way to, like, that angle before you can kind of catch a bit of that seam right there. And same thing the other way, right? It's not till, like, right there where you really start to see it. From the back, and if you're, like, got a really tall person standing behind you, they might see it a little bit more, but for the most part, I'm all about trying to hide the seams and make them as minimal as possible, so as few seams as possible. and then hiding them under other things so that it doesn't get so that you don't have to spend a ton of time trying to patch and fill seams and stuff. I'll be referring to your website when I start my project, and thank you for your tip on squeeze bottles for the contact cement. Yeah, for sure. These little things are so handy. Trick I was just doing lately on this build too, and maybe I'll show you, but as we get going as well. But so before I would always use, I mean I still do, I'd use a scrap piece of foam to kind of spread it, but actually just the last little bit, this has such a long little plastic smooth nozzle that I was putting it on, and then I was actually coming back through and then just spreading it out with the plastic tip here, and it just spreads it nice and smooth. Let's see if we can get that to focus for you guys. Spreads it nice and smooth, and everything just with the plastic tip there. So I thought that was a handy little tidbit that I kind of was playing with and doing earlier today. Zambi, have a good night. See ya. Thanks for tuning in. Just had to send my friend a picture of a taco cart. Nice. We actually had tacos for dinner tonight. But I hope your friend enjoyed that taco cart picture. Okay, so this one, so right here, I'm going to be cutting the bevel. Oh, I keep forgetting you guys aren't seeing this. So I'm going to be cutting the bevel in right here from this side. So I'll be cutting along this dotted line to the edge. But then once I start hitting, so I'll do the same for this piece. But then once I get up here, it's going to start becoming an outside thing. So I'm going to start cutting the bevel in once I get into there. So for that one, all I'm going to do is I'm just going to mark in 4 millimeters here on the edge, and I'll start here and cut my bevel through that way on that one. So I'm going to just start cutting some of these bevels. And we'll see how it goes. I'm just double checking before I cut that I've planned those bevels out the right way. And let me just measure this one more time here. It's 4 millimeters. Along here. Anyway, hope you guys are having a good week. Just a second here after this, I'll check the comments. I'm so excited to get this helmet done and see it all put together. I've had a dentist appointment today, and it took up more time than I anticipated. Okay. All right, let's check the comments real quick, and then we'll cut this out, the bevels out on this. Oh, taco cart emojis. Okay, nice. Big bottle at Michael's. I was looking for that small bottle. Oh yeah, the small one with the little brush, or for like a little bottle like this. If you go to my video on YouTube, Contact Cement Made Easy, I have a link to these on Amazon. They're super cheap. You get like a whole pack of 10 of them or something like that. Are the templates for this helmet available anywhere? The fin looks gorgeous, by the way. Thank you. I will be making the template available. Like I said here, because I'm kind of figuring some stuff out, like, oh, I need to actually cut this as a bevel angle, or, you know, sometimes the pieces don't fit together quite like I thought, and I need to make adjustments. As I go through, I kind of write down any adjustments I need to make, and I'll make those to the template, and then I'll make this available when I come out with the video on the build. But yeah, thank you. I'm super excited about the fin too. Turned out really sweet. This is all one piece, and just using under groove cuts and bevel cuts to create the fin, all in one go. And then there will just be a 2mm strips that just glue on the top here. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about how it turned out. Really fun when something like works, when you kind of plan it out and then it's just like, oh hey, that worked out exactly how we planned. So hopefully the rest of this is going to do that as well. But yeah, great question there from that was Aunt DeTulio. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Hey April, how's it going? Determining bevels and curves are so hard for me. Perfect. Well, yeah, April, I don't know if you were on earlier. We just kind of went through a little bit of that process for determining the bevel cuts and things like that, and how to get the angle you need. And I have a video coming out tomorrow on the channel that goes through super easy kind of that process, how to plan out the bevel to get the exact angle, the resulting angle that you want, and how to figure out what angle you need to cut those bevels at to get the results that you wanted, the resulting ultimate angle. Like, for example, this is a really good example here. So I have this piece, which is kind of the part that goes under the kind of jaw line here, right? And it meets up with this piece as it comes down, and then it kind of tapers around, and it meets up at about a 120-degree angle. So to try to figure out what do I need to cut my bevels at to have two of them combined together and give me a 120. I'm going to cover that in the video, and we have a calculator that we put on our website to be able to help you easily do that, so you don't have to worry about trying to remember SOHCAHTOA and all that stuff from geometry, where you had to remember whether you're solving for the hypotenuse or the, you know, whatever else, and having to use sine, cosine, or tangent to calculate the angle and the length of a side. You don't have to worry about all that. You just have to know what angle you want to try to get, and you can do that by using a protractor or different things. Figure that out. And then once you got that figured out, it's just super easy. Plug it into the calculator and boom, it'll spit out your answer for you. So, but yeah, so that's what I did here to get that 120-degree angle. It's 30-degree cuts, and then these are gonna glue together at that to give me a 120. And the cool thing too that I did on this is, let me see if I can, there we go, is you can kind of see how it's got that panel bevel when it meets up. So on the reference images here, if you look and see, along this edge here, it's kind of got like this panel line. And so since I was doing it in two pieces and it was going to be kind of going right along that line anyway, once I cut it at the bevel that I needed, then I just went through and just rounded off the tip of that bevel just with the Dremel. And then I used the flame kiss and rub on the metal surface technique to just get it nice and smooth. So yeah, anyway, so I'm excited to see those kind of get glued together and see how that looks. All right, shall we cut some bevels here? Let's see. All doctor's appointments take longer than you think. Yeah, it's true. Well, and the funny thing is actually I had a filling, and that took less time than my cleaning like 2 weeks ago.
Oh my gosh, the cleaning took so long.
Took so long to get the cleaning done, and this filling I was like in, and basically I felt like I was in and out for it, but it still took a while. Sounds like the VA, like to get you in and out onto the next one. The fin is no joke. And yes, you're saying it right. Pretty rare achievement. Should be proud. Oh, thank you. Yes. So let me show you guys. Shielded Bear just asked if that tool's on our website. So we have a couple calculators now that we've built up on the website. Let me turn you guys around here. So yeah, if you just go to our website and go to Cosplay Calculators, and we have pattern scaling and bevel/groove angle calculator. So our pattern scaling calculator is there for you guys to be able to use to help you calculate how you need to adjust a pattern when you buy one from somebody, so that it fits you. And so basically all you need to know is just it goes through the instructions here for you, but like what was the measurement, like let's say it's a helmet, what's the head circumference of the person it was made for, and then what's your head circumference, and then it'll tell you the print scale to print it at, so that you can just adjust it. It'll just basically do a proportional adjustment based on that. So like let's say, you know, someone, I don't know what actual head sizes would be, let's say somebody had like a 22 inch circumference head, and yours is like 28 or something, right? So you'd put 24 in there, or 22 in there, and then 28 in here, and it'll tell you need to scale it up 120% or something, right? I don't know what the actual amounts would be, but it'll just tell you what you need to set in your Adobe printing settings. You just go to scale and you just put in that number, and it should get you pretty close to adjusting it to fitting you. So then, yeah, you go to here. So we found this on calculator.net, and then we just embedded the calculator right in here for you guys, so you can have these in one place and not have to remember multiple websites and go to calculator.net. Eventually, I would like to try to create my own version that has the triangle inverted or turned up the other way, and is a little bit more specific to exactly what we're using it for. But hopefully this will work for now for everybody and help out. So yeah, great question. Whoa, wait, what happened? I see a donation all of a sudden.
Oh, Zuli.
What, Zuli?
Thank you. Good to see you.
Zuli, it's so awesome to see you. How are you? Thank you so much. Holy cow. You guys are so awesome. Oh, I just saw much props underneath that. The 28, that's a huge noggin. Yours is 24? Okay. I was just throwing numbers out. Yeah, so apparently 28 is really big. Zuli, you're amazing. Thank you so much. Ah! Holy cow.
You are such a baby. There was a spider.
Huge spider?
It was pretty big, yeah.
With scary
I don't think
mandibles
our
and everything.
does anything.
Yeah, we're gonna call them, have a talking to them. Oh man, holy cow. I don't know if you guys saw that move, but like, I lifted my leg like clear up because it was like on my little dashboard thing over here. Got it. That was very scary. It was like one of those ones with like the scary like mandibles or whatever. Like,
if it was me, I would have been like, boom.
with her hand. I can't just smash a spider with my hand. Oh, low battery. Shoot. Okay.
I was wondering why you weren't plugged in.
Ah. Just a second, guys.
That just made my night. Lunchpop says, let it bite you. Maybe you'll get superpowers.
I know, right? I don't have the... Ah! Peter Parker was brave.
Peter Parker was brave. I think he just got bit.
Yeah, I know.
Depends on what you're watching. But...
He didn't, like, let it bite him necessarily. But,
Hi, Welby.
Hey, Welby, how's it going? Okay, I think I'm plugged in. Is this thing working? Is this thing on?
Good.
Yeah, it's charging.
That was
Okay.
good for the soul.
All right. So anyway, hey, Maker and Basement, you're probably gone by now, but have a good night. See ya. Um, April said, "That's incredible. My head is always smaller than the standard sizes people do." Yeah. Yeah, I was getting that question a lot from people. How do I adjust a pattern to fit me and everything like that? And so I was like, hey, let's just create a calculator and make it easy for people. And it'll at least get you, 90% of the way there to get it like a lot closer to fitting you and adjusting it to fit you. So, I would kick that spider as well, and my head is 21 inches in circumference. Wait, now what's mine?
I thought we were 22.
Is it still saying low battery? Okay.
No, I think it's charging.
I was thinking 22 too, because that's why I said 22.
You have the same head size.
Hold on. I know it's in here somewhere.
He's just fishing around in
Haha.
his little side bag that's become like a purse. Like he puts fruit snacks and stuff for our kids in it now.
What?
Aw, Library, thank you!
Thank you.
You show that spider his boss.
Yeah, alright. Let's bring on the spiders. Let's get some more. Thank you so much. Holy cow.
Nice of you.
You guys are amazing. Okay, let's see. What size is my head?
This is what we do. We all hang out and measure our the size of our heads. That sounds not good. Anyway.
Okay, let's see. Am I putting it along the right area? It looks like 21-ish. Yeah?
Like 21 and a half.
21 and a half, peeps.
So I think we went sized up to 22.
Yeah, so I just go up to 22.
No, I want that.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I ruined the drama.
Okay, let's see.
Oh.
Yeah, like 21 and a half.
We're the same.
Same head size.
His legs are freakishly longer than mine though.
This is going to be part of the
The gauntlet.
ultimate crafting gauntlet. It'll sit right here.
Aw, past curfew.
Oh my goodness.
Send a
You
cute
guys are on
little
fire.
dollar.
You guys are on fire tonight.
That's so
Thank you
nice.
guys so much. Okay, cool.
Little cuties.
That little tape measures come quite in handy. I just keep it in my little side bag.
That's all I got. Hey man, we'll take $1.
Yeah, we'll take anything. Trying to make this work full time. All right, cool. Well, yeah, I'm glad you guys are excited about those calculators and stuff. And let us know. Keep letting us know if you guys have things that you're like struggle with, or that's hard to kind of figure out when you're in the cosplay process, especially that kind of stuff. We're happy to try to build out that little calculator section more and try to figure out easy ways, create easy buttons for you guys so that you can spend less time doing the not so fun stuff and more time doing the fun stuff like actually crafting.
Do you want a little more? We have our niece here tonight.
All right, cool. So let's take a look. So how am I going to do the markings for the helmet? Like Captain Rex's markings and stuff? I have not decided yet. What I'll probably do is get a sizing reference. I might just freehand it, but to make it easier for you guys, what I should probably do is, once I get the helmet built up, put some tape and stuff over it to trace on where I would put it, and then digitize that for you guys so that you can use it as like a stencil to trace on. Good call, good call. So I'll probably do something like that. Try to add in the pattern to make it easier to recreate. Okay. All right, sorry, we got a couple more questions before we cut. Here we go. So, hey, Andrea, how's it going? Or, Shielded Bear cosplay, about 24 and a half. So yeah, you and Thomas are around the same. What's your sanding method for surfaces? So for like sanding a surface like this, like the big surface and not just edges. Is that your? Excuse me. Is that the question? It's like sanding like a big surface area like this. Let me know if that's what you're asking. Mr. Dad 2014. What's up, cuz? Hey, wait, who is that? Is that Tyler? Did you see Odin's helmet this week? Is it the I didn't see his full video yet, but I think it's the oh, no, I can't think of it. The one that Lando wears, right? In Jabba's palace. I was planning on using Cricut vinyl sheets to apply them to the helmet. Oh, nice. Yeah, I need to look into this whole Cricut thing. Tyler, man, what's up? How are you? Okay, so Aunt DeTulio responded yes, sanding the large surface. That is a good question. So, like, the scenario will probably being having to sand off like a textured surface or something like that for maybe format foams or that type of thing. If you have electric sander, that's gonna be your best bet to try to get a big surface like that. It's hard to get it evenly. Otherwise, if you're sanding like a big area like that. And so if that's the scenario you're talking about where you're needing to sand off kind of like texture, different things like that, I would say like an orbital electric sander would be good, and just kind of, just keep it moving and try to make sure you cover all the space evenly, even time. But if you're talking about just like, if you're just trying to sand a certain area, just like a little area like this, just to try to get it smoother, I'd go with a really high grit count, like at least 200 up, like 200, 400, and you can just get you can get it like a little paddle type of thing that you can attach the sandpaper to, and you can use that or just like on your hand. For getting it like into smaller spaces and stuff, Evil Ted has a really cool trick of, where did those go? Of gluing sandpaper around a paint stick. And so for smaller surface areas and stuff like that, this works really nice to be able to get things. But yeah, on the larger surface area, I would say if you can go with like more of like a electric sander, that's gonna be better for you. But I'm behind on this week's vids. What did he do? Oh yeah, Lando helmet. Yeah, from the picture, I haven't been able to watch it yet, but the picture looks super good. Yeah, Tyler, sure am. Yeah, it's fun stuff. We're doing a Clone Trooper helmet right now that we're kind of working on, and it's exciting stuff. It's fun. Let's see. Yeah, if you're dealing with like foam fuzzies and stuff on top of the foam, Ionolith is talking about like heat sealing it. We make the clone helmet accessories like Commander Cody's visor. I hadn't thought about that. I kind of picked to like do the Phase 1 helmet and make it Captain Rex's, and I was gonna make the communication apparatus. Ionolith, let me know what that's called. The little thing that sticks up out of the earpiece, which is called the communications array. Did I remember it right?
Hi,
But the little antenna thing. Did you see Tyler's on?
yeah, he just said hi from him and Clara. Hi guys.
Anyway, so I was gonna make that little flippy bitty. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe look into the Cody's visor potentially, just to give people some options if they want to go Cody or Captain Rex or whatever. With phase 1, let's see. Hey, Paulino, how's it going?
Says he's off. Good night, Pauline.
Oh, okay. Well, have a good night.
That's so fun that you guys are on tonight.
Yeah, for
Tyler
sure.
and Clara.
What 2 Plat Effects paint colors would look good on my project?
Oh yeah, the picture that he sent.
I don't know, because I don't know if I have all of them. But it looked like kind of a purpley color, right?
There's 2 purple ones in there. There's that one too. Wasn't there green?
There was kind of like a goldish color too.
Oh, is there gold?
Here's 2 of the purples that I have. Violet and Malevolent. Almost the name of... Wasn't Grievous's ship named something like that? The Malevolence or something, or... I don't know. Anyway, so there's 2 purples that I have. But I think they might have like a more of a metallic-y type of purple too.
I don't know that we have it.
But yeah, I didn't get all of theirs. Like, oh yeah, like...
Much rather
I would look for their...
metallic purple is legit.
Yeah, I would look for their like metallic kind of one that's like this, but in purple. So this one's like armor metallic blue. I would look for like the armor metallic purple probably. Whatever it would be called, but...
Those rangefinder?
Yeah, that's what it's called. Yeah, that's right.
I wouldn't know.
Yeah, it is. I don't know why I couldn't think of that. I know
We're
that one.
Intimidated by your knowledge.
I know that. I know that one. All right, let's see. Oh yeah, is that the purple that you used on that? That looked really cool. His like Cabal mask thing that he did that was like, anyway, had like the purple and like the,
I'm sure.
I think it had some coppery tones and stuff
No,
too.
look it up.
Looked really cool.
I don't know that I saw that.
Yeah, that purple is sweet. Okay, cool. Should we cut some bevels?
It's just been Beveled Chat.
So they were totally sitting there. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it was the one with the big like ion cannon or something, right?
Oh yeah, right here. That looks sweet.
Yeah, isn't that yeah, that purple is legit.
They're like on the detailing on
Did you see Tyler said that Clara's obsessed with your garden?
that. You're so nice to me, Clara. I feel like we're close because of Instagram.
Okay. So...
Like, I feel like it hasn't been as long as it has since we've seen each other.
Alright. Okay, so on this one, what I'm gonna do, because this, let's see, can you guys see this part right here?
He says he thinks it's metallic blue. Well, they have a metallic blue, right?
Oh yeah, I have that the metallic
I
blue
didn't
right
think
there.
purple.
I thought it looked kind of purpley,
I knew there
but
was a blue, but I thought it was blue and purple.
I thought it looked purpley,
We're
but
getting off
this one is
subject.
saber blue,
Uh-huh.
and this one looks really cool. I like their like metallic ones, pretty sweet. Okay, so what I'm doing here is I'm going to measure in my 4 millimeters, but this one I need to cut the bevel that way. So this one I'm going to put arrows pointing from this into that way, and this one I'm going to point from this edge going in that way. I just like to put arrows where the direction my blade is going to go into the foam. So this one as well is that way, and this one's that way, and then these are all Just reminders here and there. Okay. Now, all right. Whew, okay.
Oh, I see why we thought it was purple. It's like a dark blue. Sorry, Lightbringer was asking to see the project.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So this is what he's referring to.
So it kind of looked purpley to us, but maybe it's more of a navy.
Yeah, I'd say this is probably darker than this one. This is too electric. So I would probably look for like a darker.
It does have a metallic-y.
It has a metallic-y look and feel to it though. But I would say maybe go darker than this one.
Yeah.
But
I don't see any like navy metallic in here. That's pretty specific.
yeah. Here you go. All right. Dope knife in hand. Time to sharpen or hone, I guess.
Night. Out past curfew.
Hey, out past curfew. Don't stay up too late. Good night.
Drive safe.
Yeah, don't go to sleep yet if you're driving still. Okay. So yeah, what I'm gonna do on this one, because I'm gonna be cutting in this way, so that I can tell roughly where I need to line up my blade with. I'm going to measure in the 4 millimeters right here close to this edge, so that we're gonna have a thin little margin there once we get to that point with these bevels. Okay, so here we go, guys. You ready for this? Okay, so I just marked in my 4 millimeters. That's where my blade is actually gonna end. So I'm going to have to plunge into the foam here, and then unfortunately with the way that this is, I'm gonna have to just guesstimate because I don't want to cut into what I've got here. So I'm gonna just go right into the corner here, plunge my blade in about at that angle. Perfect. Okay, then I'm just gonna try to bring the top of the blade right along. Here, maybe this is gonna be the best angle. How's that look?
They're
Nope.
making a goofy movie right now.
Oh yeah. Okay, so, okay, I'm gonna try to do this with reaching around the camera so you guys can get like a POV. Okay, you guys ready? All right, so I'm just gonna try to cut right along this edge here with my cutting edge side, and then I'm just gonna use my hand as a wedge just to keep it in place, and then to keep that angle, and then I'm just gonna pull through.
Nobody breathe.
And then when I get here, I'm gonna actually start to kind of rock my blade back a little bit, and then kind of tuck it into that corner so that when I come this way with this one, it'll meet up, because the bevel's gonna kind of meet up a little bit further in right here, right? So I'm gonna actually stick my blade back in there to kind of get an idea of the depth, and I'm gonna actually try to round this corner a little bit with trying to maintain that same angle. Yeah, I tried tapping it and get it to focus.
There's a little bit of a delay, so I don't.
That's looking clear.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. So yeah, we wouldn't be able to do this if it wasn't what the foam.
To add the bevel later.
Yeah. Okay. Whew, I think that worked out, guys. Okay. Cool, cool. So now you can see, look at that good clean bevel. Nicey nice.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Now I see it.
Okay. now we just got a bunch more to do. All. Oof.
It is flexible. This FX paint, flexible acrylic paint, and it doesn't. It's supposed to be non-cracking.
Yeah, we used it on the Wonder Woman bracer last little bit, and we even like right there. We even, after it was painted, we even like heated up the foam from the backside, just from the backside, not the front, and actually like kind of reshaped it a little bit, and the paint held up and didn't like wrinkle or crack or anything. So that was pretty cool. So yeah, there's the Wonder Woman bracer. Oh yeah, you guys didn't see this with the
Finished.
kind of the finished dirtied up a little bit and stuff. Still need to add the straps to finish it, but
Sorry guys, there's a little bit of fireworks going off in the background because in Utah tomorrow's a holiday that we do fireworks. It's Pioneer Day in Utah. So that's why there are fireworks.
okay, so now what I'm doing is I'm cutting with the blade along the dotted line, and then I'm having the tip of my blade just come out right at the bottom the best I can. Now, because I'm coming along here, I don't need to try to like save this like corner or anything. I can just like cut right through like that so that I can get that clean edge. And then rotate. I'm gonna have to rotate you guys a little bit so that I can get the right angle. Okay. You're still seeing it okay?
Yeah.
So now this is much easier to line up my shot essentially because I've got my cutting angle right there, and then I can actually see where my blade is gonna go. Get it into position. Get my hand in the wedge grip, holding that angle. And then the thing is you move your whole arm, right? So that your hand just stays in that same position. And once again, I can just pull through on this one. Boom. Okay. That way with moving your whole arm, your hand can just stay in that exact position, and you're not trying to like pull with your fingers or move that wedge that you've set up. That way you can maintain that consistent bevel throughout. Okay. And I always like to move my foam around and set it up in the position so that I'm always doing the same like pull just straight back towards me. That helps me with lining things up and also just maintaining a consistency with my cuts. So here we go. Starting to pull back.
Okay, let's go upstairs.
Okay, so here now, I'm gonna just kind of try to come into this corner. Since we're on an inside corner here, I do need to be pay attention to where I'm stopping and stuff. So now I'm just gonna try to kind of come in here, plunge that in to position. I want these two corners to line up. So you saw as I kind of reached that end, I just kind of tilted my blade back so that the blade wasn't continuing to pull through on the surface, but it kind of stopped lining up this corner and this corner together. And now we're going to start here. Kind of try to get that one set up. Same thing here as I reach this corner. I'm going to kind of tilt my blade back so that it's lining up, just kind of connecting point A to point B in those two corners there. Are you guys hearing the fireworks? So yeah, look at the nice bevels there. We're almost there. Sorry, Olivia stepped out for a second. I'll check the comments here in just a second. I'm going to give this another hone. All right. Okay, once again, once we get to that corner, gonna line up our A and B points there in the corners. And then get that set up and pull through. And I like when we're on these outside corners like this because it's a lot easier to line up that bevel. Now I'm thinking that maybe these 45s are probably too much for what we're gonna need, but we'll find that out soon enough. It's probably less harsh of an angle. Oop. Here we go. All right, cool. So we got those bevels. So now, question becomes, do we also need to bevel this, or just does beveling the one allow us to be able to get what we need? Which it might. All right, cool. I'm gonna turn this up. All right, we still have you guys on. Anybody still here? Sorry. Okay, let's see. Sounds like someone hammering. Oh, Andrea, sorry, good night. Does sound more like a hammer or like gunfire in the distance. Yeah, we wanted to make sure we let you guys know it was fireworks, so you didn't think it was gunfire or something. What will be the ratio of Plat FX paint of Saber Blue with Commander Navy? Let's see. You were losing all your registration marks. Yeah, that's true. That's unfortunate. I can still kind of see them. That's a good point. I should probably just re-up those. It's kind of hard to tell on some of these whether it was the well, I could see some of them. I'm just gonna have to freehand it on that. Make it work. But I think that just beveling the one side is gonna be enough. So we could find out by doing a test glue and see. What do you guys think? There's one more bevel I need to cut right here. Okay, so I just cut one more bevel on this piece. All right, so if this works, then I need to make a note of all of these bevels. Should we try to glue something up? Okay. Yeah, sounds good. Now test it out. Let's do it. Protect yourself. Olivia's ready here for her when she's back. Quick drink of water. Okay, we'll set it on the chair so it doesn't fall off. About time you put on the respirator. Yeah, I haven't been gluing anything yet, so. All right, guys, I'm excited to see this piece come together. This is gonna be cool. Okay. Let's glue. Let's get you guys in a position where you can see. There, like that. Okay. We got our little glue bottle. And we are going to glue this piece in first. So let's do this side. See how I'm using that? It's like so handy. You just get a little bit on there. And then just spread it with the side of the little spout nozzle thing. I got your mask right here.
Thank you.
A little bit here. I can need to line up like with our new streaming software stuff. When we get that figured out, we should line up like music tracks that are royalty free that we can play for certain things like gluing. Okay. Let that one dry while we do this one. We have any comments to address?
I was just looking up Alpha Flight to see what Wilby was planning.
Oh yeah?
He says he's gonna do the Guardian from Alpha Flight with a native fish in it.
Oh, that sounds
It
cool.
looks really cool.
That sounds awesome.
I don't know how far back you want me to go, but Leah says you are losing all your registration marks with cutting it off again.
Yeah, we kind of. Yeah, I saw that one. She made a good point. I decided I was just gonna have to eyeball it.
I'm glad we don't have smell vision.
Right? Yeah. That would stink. You're like watching a live stream, and all of a sudden they're like, "Okay, I'm gonna glue," and you're like, "No."
I would put it on before I started cutting as well. Better safe than sorry. I don't know what this is.
Respirator.
You need magnets everywhere.
What? Magnets? What?
I don't know. I'm coming into this late. Wolfwood is not as bad as bars, but still not safe to breathe. I'm cutting with my mask too tight that way. Hurting my nose.
Okay.
I can't see anything now.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, guys. Oh.
We're watching glue dry. And I was just thinking, maybe I'll just hang out, watch our glue things. It's more fun than that.
We also have the window open. You know,
That's why
it'd
you put yours.
be handy if I could drink through this somehow.
Just to think of loosening this because it's really pushing down on the brick of the nose. Like, did a child wear this at one point?
Probably. Sometimes Everett comes in here and wants to work on stuff. Or be in your room working on stuff with me.
Sorry, guys. Just killing my face.
How's that?
Much better, thank you.
It's tight up here still too, or?
Oh, that was a little better. I don't want it to be too loose though. Okay. I have to move this part. It's really pretty.
Ready?
A little bit from that. Oh, that's scary.
That means it's working.
That's so scary.
Okay. Oh yeah, just for you guys, like if you have this type of mask and you're doing a test to see if it's like on tight enough or if it's, you know, properly fitting. There's a little exhaust port down here and it's kind of scary, but if you cover that up with your thumb or whatever and you try to exhale and inhale. So inhale first and then cover it up. And then when you try to exhale, you shouldn't have air like escaping. You should kind of fill it all and just like expand inside and not like really escaping. And that means you got like a tight sealed.
So with the bracers, because they're talking about the gold, we did use gold coin, but it was kind of dingy, so we switched to golden hour.
Yeah, we switched to golden hour.
Golden hour was the brighter one. And
Was the brighter gold.
gold coin was a little bit, it was nice and
It was a nice,
rusty.
rich,
Yeah, it was
kind
really
of
pretty,
gold.
but it just wasn't quite what we were going for.
It just wasn't the brighter superhero gold we were going for. Okay, I think our glue may be ready. Okay, shall we glue this?
Yeah.
Alright, here goes, guys. Okay. So without registration marks, I'm going to start in this corner. Okay, it's going to be tricky.
No big deal. I was impressed you remembered the name. Ooh, that's exciting.
Yeah. Okay, so I kind of want to like tuck that corner in, or at least like make sure that's gonna line up into the corner. Yeah.
That was an evil little laugh. Yeah, that's cool.
All right. I think it's working, guys. Or in the words of Anakin, it's working! It's working! Little kid Annie from
I got it. I got it.
one of those probably one of the best Star Wars movies.
You're gonna start up a little riot.
Seriously though, episode 1 was pretty amazing. And I know that's not a popular belief, but
He'll fight anybody. No, he won't. He will gladly tell you everything that is so cool about it.
yes. Oh, you guys, this is so cool. It's like a stormtrooper mask or a clone trooper mask is just like happening right before our eyes. Oh. I didn't know those. Cute. Alright guys, sorry. Before it finishes, I need to apply some glue. Wait, was I supposed to... I need to bevel...
Wait, here says no because clones didn't show up until episode 2.
That's true. That's true. There was that downside to it. But there was pod racing and Darth Maul. Some of the best Star Wars or lightsaber battles in the franchise. Huh?
Qui-Gon Jinn.
Yeah. Qui-Gon Jinn. You know, before that was Qui-Gon before his daughter got taken. You know? In Paris.
Oh.
I never saw it. Okay. So, there was a bevel that I forgot, everybody. So let me hurry and impromptuvise that.
Do you need your notebook to say what you followed?
Yes.
Where is it?
It's over there somewhere. Ah!
Oh, it's right here.
That's
Usually nail
That should
down
work.
this pattern.
Huh?
But we're not gonna put it available early.
Oh yeah, yeah. So for you guys that are let me spread this glue on and then I'll turn the camera up to me. Okay. So for those of you that are like tier 2 patrons on Patreon, and have access to all of my patterns that I ever have made and those bonus ones that aren't even available on our website, as soon as I nail down this pattern and make the adjustments and stuff to it, we'll make it available to you guys in Patreon before the video even comes out. We'll make it available as soon as I have the pattern ready. So just another bonus for the people that are at that like tier 2 level on Patreon. So what was the name for that group?
I don't remember.
I'm trying to remember. Anyway, but yeah. So so good news for you guys. I think Yonalith and John are both in qualify in that category. Wiz, if you're on as well. And so you guys will get access to this pattern before the video even comes out. So yeah, you'll have access as soon as it's ready. Let's see. Man, it's amazing. I don't know if it's just like the drier climate that we live in here, but like the contact cement says it's supposed to like 15 to 20 minutes to set up, but it really sets up so quick for me here. It might just be on foam too versus like a fully hard surface. Okay, here goes. So tuck that in right there. And
So the bear says, I'm loving it. And Lightbringer says, thank you.
yeah, no problem. Thank you guys. You're making this dream possible for me, so I appreciate it. Thank you. Guys, look at that. Look how cool that is. These were all just a bunch of flat pieces, and now it's like, what? And you know what's so cool is like all of our seams are hidden here, basically. Like right there on those edges, like nobody would know once it's like all painted up and everything that like those are seams, you know? So cool. Alright, okay. Well, that is, look at that. We've got like, oh, you guys can't see it. Look at that. Starting to look like a clone trooper helmet. Every time I say that, Olivia kind of laughs because she's like, yeah, it's still kind of a long ways off from that.
He was trying to like hold all the pieces together and they were like jumping and wobbling out.
I think we can.
Yeah, it is pretty.
Oh, no. Oh, phew.
Sorry about that, guys.
Almost canceled the stream.
He was trying to hold all the pieces up for me without like gluing them or anything, and so it was just kind of like falling apart. He's like, look, it's like a helmet! And I was like, yeah!
So look at the cool mouthpiece here. That will go into here and get glued in, all snazzy like. But we'll do that once we have the two pieces glued together so that we can glue it all in at once and set it in a little bit. But yeah, then this becomes our little visor.
So how will you
section.
breathe if that's your mouth thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Because I thought that these little things were like vents to like, that would be open, but like have some sort of blacky vent behind them.
Yes. Actually, we did talk about that, huh?
Like maybe
once we get this glued in, we'll just like pop those back out.
Yeah, like, and maybe
come in
like,
with like acetone and
yeah, but like
get the glue to release, and then put in like a.
I'm thinking of like
mesh.
Black mesh, like they put over a microphone sometimes, or
yeah.
You know
like the metal grate kind of thing.
No, I was just thinking.
On a
like
microphone, or
black, just like no, like to soften it.
Oh, okay, it's not coming off very well.
No, like
not the dead
like
cat,
a
but the
that you would. Yeah, like that, like this foamy stuff, but black. Can you breathe through that?
better than you could breathe through this foam.
Lightbringer says those teeth are meant to be vents, so you probably need some sort of netting behind those so you can still breathe.
Yeah, so what I'm planning on doing is I glued these in set, but now what I'm thinking is once I glue them into the mouth part, that I'll pop these out and then back it with something.
Maybe even just a black
material.
Or something.
Anyway. But yeah, I'm stoked about how that's looking. That is cool. Alright.
Nice.
Nice, yeah?
Oh, it's almost so perfect.
Okay, I think that's a pretty good stopping point.
Ciao.
That makes me happy. So yeah, check it. Look. Oh look, yeah. See, this is what I was trying.
He was like,
it was even like less though, because there was like none of the pieces were actually like together. So, yeah, look, it's starting to be a helmet. Da-da-da-da-da. I got to make all these notes of where I cut these bevels and everything before I forget. So, I think that is going to wrap it up for today's live stream.
Thank you, everyone.
Mosquito netting is what you put behind those teeth.
For being so generous. You've been so great tonight. Thank you so much.
Yeah, seriously, guys. Holy cow. You guys are amazing. Thank you. For those of you that donated in the super chat, that was such an awesome surprise. And for those of you guys just tuning in, hanging out with us,
commenting.
Yeah, all your participation. You guys are just awesome. You guys are the best, and you guys are truly like making it possible for us to like live this dream and to keep.
Like I said, you need to kill more spiders.
Keep propelling. I know, right?
Just to keep everybody entertained.
Yeah, we just need to have like a little.
Believe how quickly your leg went up.
Can of spiders that we can just release every once in a while, and then like when I do that, we get donations. No, you're great, Yonalith. That was just so generous. Thank you so much. But yeah, April, thank you. Yeah, I'm really excited. It's looking really cool. This is a really fun build, and I'm excited to.
It's cool how you can do so many pieces in one and then cut them from behind.
Yeah. To
make it 3-dimensional.
Yeah, just with the
really cool.
The undergroove cuts and the underscoring here. So we can go in and we can even backfill this with some hot glue. I mean, it's holding its shape pretty well from the front, but just to even tone that up a little bit more. But yeah, just like those techniques are so cool. I have a couple videos. We've got that Bevels one I was talking about. We've got one coming up on undergroove cuts, and how we did that to kind of get this effect right out of one piece, and bunch of fun print clips coming up.
And so tomorrow, Instagram. We're doing an international giveaway for some FOMO. So if you're international and you want some FOMO, go try and win it on Instagram.
Yeah, so go over there.
Have you posted anything yet?
I have not posted it yet.
Not yet, don't go yet.
But go over at least sometime tomorrow, before tomorrow night.
Yeah, before tomorrow night, so go in the morning or something.
And yeah, check that out. Because we're giving away a tub of FOMO every day, and we've been doing it in the U.S. only, but we wanted to give our friends outside of the U.S. a chance to win something too. It's just we couldn't do it every single day because the shipping is just gets pretty crazy to send stuff.
It's Canada. Yes, will be. Are you following us on Instagram?
Yeah, you'd be considering it. Anything outside of the U.S. is what we're opening it up to tomorrow for one of the giveaways. So yeah, definitely tune in. Canada is in that international category. So yeah, go on and enter to win some yourself some FOMO. All right, guys, thank you so much. You guys are just amazing. We hope you guys have the best week ever, and cosplay on, my friends.
Good night. Thank you, everyone.
See ya. Bye. It's Captain Rex.
Oh, I was like, why did it go dark?